Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, The Ways of Death. You know, this American lifestyle is the ways of death. If you're not doing the will, the work of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, the God of the Hebrew Israelites, or you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the power, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the Holy Mashiach. If you're not doing the will, his work, and serving him in truth and sincerity, and you're going outside of that, you're going in the ways of death. And see, this is ultimately, this is to Israel. This is to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. This is to you. Let me go to I'm gonna go to 2nd Chronicles. I'm not gonna make this too long. I'm gonna get straight to the point. But you know, going in the ways of this world. You see, trying to do music, you know, trying to start your own business, you know, trying to go into the world, because the Lord told you in Job, the world is given into the hands of the wicked. And we all know who dictates policies around the world, who controls and dictates the government and the jobs, the economies, the banks, the schools. We all know who sits on the throne in this world. That's why the Lord said the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. The Lord has given the power into Edom's hands in this world. And you see what they're doing. But this is to Israel. You know, anything going outside of this book on what YAHAWAHSHI told us to do, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. He told us what to do in this book, the do's and don'ts. Jake is out here, you know, living their best life, making deals with the devil. You know, stealing, robbing, gangbanging, celebrating all evil days, the so-called holidays. These holidays are set up against Jake, the celebration of destroying Jake. Every single last one of them. And Jake goes right along with it and celebrates their own downfall. You know, going outside this word, you're going in the ways of death, period. I don't care how many books or whatever that you read. It's okay to read books, but this is our map you know, to the kingdom. This is the whole. This is the this is our encyclopedia, our dictionary, our map, whatever you, our source, right here in this Bible. If you're going outside of this Bible and you're not doing what Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI said, you're going in the ways of death. I'm gonna go to Second Chronicles 2:14, because, you know, Jake, you can't save yourself. You know, you can do all the protesting that you want to Esau. You know, every time something happened, all you can get all the money that you want to, the LeBron James, the Michael Jordans, the Reverend Jesse Jacksons, the Al Sharptons, the Martin Luther Kings. None of them have been able to deliver you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. None of your leaders have been able to deliver you out of this harsh bondage. Because you may individually be doing good, but your people are destroyed. They're on the bottom. So I'm going to go to 2 Chronicles 7:14, and it reads, and this is the Lord talking to King Solomon. And King Solomon is the greatest, the richest king of all times on this planet, of all times, out of all men. King Solomon, King David's son. And this is what the Lord told him. 2 Chronicles 7:14, and it reads, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray. Jake don't pray. Jake don't pray. When stuff goes bad, Jake will pray. If Jake is facing a case, Jake will pray all day, all night. If Jake is about to get locked up and facing a case, Jake will pray all day and all night. Jake beat that case, and Jake is out here, you know, getting his money and living his. Jake ain't saying no prayers. Jake ain't worried about it. And seek my face. That means to do the work of the Lord, to study. Jake don't want to pick up any. Jake will go to prison and read all the Bibles. I mean, Salakia. Jake will go to prison and will read all the books. Jake will go to jail, prison, and read all the books. Jake will come out of jail and go right back to doing wickedness. A good majority of them. There's a few of them that'll read the book and come out and try to, you know, at least try, but end up getting caught right back up in the wickedness. But the majority of Jake, they'll go to jail or prison and try to read all these books and come out and just go right back to doing wickedness. And pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways. Jake got some wicked ways. I was just watching that BET Awards. Jake is gone. You got men dressing like women in Israel, man. You got the men. You got NBA stars. the sports stars, the music stars, rap stars. You got men dressing up like women. And glorifying, killing and gang banging. They that's what they glorify. And the list goes on. Jake having sex with all different, the women having sex with all different men, and men having sex with all type of different married women. Everybody's so-called married, but they haven't committing heavily adultery. All for money. They are selling out. I was just looking at the rapper from LA, the rapper YG. Esau then got him to dress up like a woman in his video. I said, you got to be kidding me. And he claiming to be a so-called gang member, to be hardcore and tough, but for that money, you gonna sell out. And see, that's what the Lord says. From their wicked ways. He done dressed up like a full-blown woman. Him and that other rapper, Tyga. Dressing up like women. This is what's going on in Israel right now. And turn from their wicked ways. Then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. I'm going to hop down. 19. The Lord said, but if ye turn away from and forsake my statutes and my commandments, which I have set before you, and shall go and serve other gods and worship them. And that's what Jake does. Jake worships Guadalupe. Jake worships Kemet, Buddha, Jah. I mean, the list goes on, man. Atheism, believing in their own self, the Big Bang, or Jake just don't believe in nothing. Then will I pluck them up by the roots out of the land which I have given them, in this house which I have sanctified my name, for my name, will I cast out of my sight, and will make it to be a proverb and a byword among all nations. And that's what's been going on, okay? That's what's been going on. You see? That's exactly what's been going on. That's exactly what's going on. And Jake is a byword. You got Jake being called niggers. You got Jake being called niggas. You got Jake being called spicks and wetbacks. You got Jake being called tree monkeys. I mean, the list goes: black, Mexican, Cuban, Honduran, Brazilian, Haitian, I mean, the list goes on, man. Guatemalan, Indian, the list goes on. Jamaican. Those are all bywords, all of them. And that's what's didn't happen. I'm going to close out with this. It says, we'll go to Proverbs 16 and 25, and it reads, I'll close out with this. Proverbs 16:25. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. You see? So 2/3 of Jake is going to keep on going in their own ways. And the Lord just going to keep nailing you off more and more. Because you're going in your own ways. This American lifestyle and going in the ways of man is death. You have to seek the Lord. YAHAWAHSHI. If you don't seek him, he's going to put you to death horribly. And we've seen it time and time again. People try to go in on their own way, thinking that they can save their own self. You're trying to stack up as much as money as you can. You have the Mayweathers, and these are on a light scale. But I'm talking to Israel, because Israel don't got no big world leaders like that. They got entertainers and different maybe I got people up there in on a low level, working for Esau and them, but they ain't got no heavy hitters out there like the Wahlbergs and what's his name? The Rothschilds and stuff like that. They ain't up there like that. But going in the ways of man, you trying to create all these GoFundMe projects and trying to save the community and all this other stuff. That's not gonna work. You know why? Because you're going in the ways of man. And ultimately, you're not teaching the young Jakes the word. You're not opening up the Bible and telling them. So it's going to fail. Trying to save the community, give back to the community, everybody all just get along. That's not going to work, man. That's not going to work. This American lifestyle, trying to be a football player, basketball player, entertainer, politician. This is to you, Jakes, like I said. Trying to have the biggest business and the best investments and all that stuff, and trying to prep all the way to 2067. That's all going in the ways of man. You want to be smart and use discernment and to do the right thing and to try to, put yourself in a good position. But it has to be through the will and the power of YAHAWAHSHI. It has to be according to his ways. And we're praying the real servants and the men of the Lord and the Aquath, the women, we're praying for destruction in this world, man. Because this is what's going to have to happen in order to get into the kingdom. Tribulation and anguish and destruction has to come. And it's on its way. So, if you're not praying for that and trying to do thus said the Lord, you're going in the ways of death. period. So, you know, the Lord said, come out of her, my people, you know, spiritually and mentally. You know, you can't come out and try to, you live in America and then try to go to Israel or try to go over to overseas or somewhere, and then you're out. This place is worldwide. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So you have to come out of her, you know, spiritually and mentally. That means stop doing what the world is doing and come back to this Bible and seeking the Lord YAHAWAHSHI, the God of Israel, the God of the power, the God of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. If you're not doing that, you're going in the ways of death. So I just wanted to bring that out. Spirit hopped on me. I don't want Ratazah come back with another lesson, but I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakak Wadash. Shalom, Israel.